It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And LeBron James last season got some MVP votes, and while he didn't come away with the award, I think, Kenny, that most would consider him the best player in the league, if not the world.
Well, he's the most difficult player to guard or have a game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does, and the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards him, what position you.
Michigan State, number 23, Draymond Green. From Washington State, number 11, Klay Thompson.
Bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, the 5. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse.
Cleveland here, and Thompson throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And the second free throw, good. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements, one of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith.
Guys, great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball on the attack.
J.R. Smith from deep. Took him no time at all on that one. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
LeBron outside with the shot. They get it back, and Thompson kicks to Irving. The wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now the dish to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That'll be a 5-second call. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the basket by Curry.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's Thompson off the drive. He kicks it to James. Irving with a clean look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Dishes to Green, and stolen by Love. Kicks to Dellavedova. Passes it to Thompson. Right wing, beyond the arc. Here's Smith. James outside. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Spates gets it to go.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
Here is Livingston. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. On the wing, Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love the pass to Fry. Feeds it to Dellavedova. The 3 from LeBron. The rebound by Iguodala.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record. The most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserves.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Mazzili's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Iguodala, no good.
a little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Livingston dishes to Spates. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And there's the feed to Azili. Spates down low, guarded by Fry. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's James, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
LeBron James. First personal foul. Team's third.
On its way from Barbosa for two. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late. You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Chance baskets.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Amon Shumpert is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Mozgov in at the center position. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one is on Rush. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Klay Thompson.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shumpert. And it's sent back by Bogut. For 3, Love. Warriors with the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
The Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Here's the 3. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. And that's now 6 points for Love.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Smith with the stop.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spades is checked in. Green against Smith. From the line. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down. But still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Count the bucket. That's 10 points for Kevin Love.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Green kicks to Clark. Outside, Green. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Now here's Thompson. No one near him. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Barnes for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. They get the rebound. Out to Shumpert, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. .130 left in the first half of basketball.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Azili kicks to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Frye. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Curry. On up the court. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. The pass to Rush. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Shumpert gets a wide-open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors trailing. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. The shot by Iguodala. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Here's Curry with the three, and he trains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here. But no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson. And after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They need to turn up the defense intensity. They let the game get taken to them instead of the other way around. Coming out in the second half, they got to play with a chip on their shoulder, Ernie. You know, don't get pushed around on D. It's payback time.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tight.
Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin.
Field up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes, and at the three, the small forward. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Another miss by Curry.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Well, Cleveland shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Takes a shot at the elbow. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, great for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Right side, Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Curry, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Clark, he's checked in for Steph Curry. That's good.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Smith, no luck. Warriors leading by 3. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes. And Cleveland with a change here too. Dellavedova's checked in. Now here's Spates. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson. To halt the run. Shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Clark. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. On our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for Channing Frye. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Shumpert. He's got 5. Puts up the baby hook. And that one's good. Shumpert's got 7 points. So it's the Warriors now. Iguodala kicks to Green. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Irving. They double him with LeBron. Livingston dishes to Bogut. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Irving's shot is good.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here is Livingston following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Doubled by Smith. Green passes to Iguodala. The Cavaliers pull it in. Shumpert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. And the rejection by Smith. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Irving. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Shumpert. Love goes in, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Sean Livingston. Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for J.R. Smith.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Got a piece of it. James outside. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as well. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Warriors leading by 4. On the court for Cleveland. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. Got that one up quick. Smith's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Right side Curry. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Spates checked in for Golden State. Curry with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
There's the dish to Dellavedova. The tray, and that one's good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
LeBron with the block.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those Karens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Warriors leading by 5. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Uncovered. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. J.R. Smith on the wing, guarded by Green. Deflects the pass. Love dishes to James. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. To the inside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Outside for Curry. Nails the 16-footer. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Warriors leading by 6. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd personal, the team's 3rd.
Stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. It's tipped. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Smith, left side. To the middle. And Thompson kicks to Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
James kicks to Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got his third rebound on the night. Curry dishes to Bogut. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And Thompson kicks to Love. They double-team Love. Irving passes to Thompson. And the shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Thompson. 10 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. LeBron can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
And the rejection by Love. Here's Smith. Kept alive. And the dunk by James.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Thompson kicks to James. And again, LeBron missing. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Irving against Green. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I've just used the pace of the game by
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny.